joker to the three. But there's too much confusion now. I can't get no lead. Businessmen, they drink their wine, and the plowman dig my earth. None of us along the line, baby. Nobody in this world. No reason to get excited, baby. Says the thief he kindly spoke. There are many here among us, baby, who feels but life is but a joke. But you and I, baby, we've been through it all. And this is not our fate. So let us not talk falsely now, 'cause the hour's getting late.
Good Tuesday morning and welcome to Drive Time, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Snatch. What else we have? Instagram?
Yeah, I don't know if we're on that.
Okay. What's the other one? Snap. We on Snap? No, okay.
Not this morning.
Anyway.
YouTube, Twitter,
that was it.
Twitch, and Facebook.
Yeah. Well, good morning. Good morning, Kenwood.
Good morning, DJ.
What a beautiful, beautiful day we're going to have here again in the Dirty 30 and surrounding areas, it would seem.
Yeah.
Beautiful day.
I think that we're in for a another beautiful day. It was beautiful yesterday. Good hunting weather.
Dashing for that cashing.
Yeah. I was told that there was plenty of people over around after you had made me aware that there were plenty of people over this morning or the other. I think it was Sunday evening over around the Fort Crawford area. I heard that as well several times yesterday. So I thought that was it was kind of I don't know if I want to say humorous. I mean, I don't mean it that way. I just that was crazy. That many people.
Hot area.
Yeah, I heard it was crazy over there. So, let's see here. We got a bunch of people in on YouTube this morning as well. Of course, we kind of saw that happen yesterday with people kind of migrating over to the YouTube platform simply because I guess the picture is better and I think audio and all that stuff is too. So, good morning everybody on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook, Twitch. Good morning everyone. And another day gone by and still nobody has found the cache.
13 clues out. You would think that it would start to be closed in on. You've eliminated Evergreen, you've eliminated Jay, and you've eliminated
let's see, Evergreen, Jay, and Castleberry.
Castleberry. So the search area closing down. Who knows?
Yeah,
somebody's going to stumble across it at some point.
At some point, I would think that we would. Somebody would, and somebody will. I mean, it's not a matter of whether or not they're going to. I mean, somebody will, and when they do, they'll be able to say they figured it out, and so it's going to be interesting to see. I saw a post last night wanting to know about a camera, about whether or not it was solar powered, battery powered, or what kind of power it was. I just had to laugh. Think about Moultrie as a big Moultrie game cam.
Probably has a feeder out in front of it.
Yeah. Some corn out there.
Yeah.
I think it's legal to do that now.
I think I saw that, yeah.
$15 permit. Yep. I bought mine.
Yeah.
I wonder if we threw some corn out, how many people would try to round that up? I did you see that post that somebody had found I guess it was a post with a jar on top of it and a letter inside of it, and it was a letter to the landowner wanting to know about if they could get hunting rights to the property.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
that's funny.
So, and I don't know where. I think Tracy Steele might have posted it. I don't know where that post was, or that had the toilet paper roll on it under a bridge. But that was classic. I mean, like for real. There was
I haven't seen that one either.
With a toilet paper roll with toilet paper on it.
Wow.
I mean, under. I
guess you never know.
It looked to me like. It looked to me like it was on under Murder Creek Bridge, anyhow, well, that's coming, Stephanie. Figure out how to post from here. Facebook, yeah. Well, trust me, that's coming as far as being able to see what's being posted, and when you post on YouTube, it'll post on Facebook. That is coming. So, get ready. Sherry Weaver says under Parker Bridge. Okay. Well, I didn't know. I just knew that was hilarious. I mean,
that was funny. That's
somebody looking out for the fellow man right there, or woman, as it may be. You're gonna put up a post with some toilet paper on it. That's pretty good. I can think of a lot of hunting areas that don't have that.
Yeah, really.
I mean,
really.
I mean, and speaking of hunting. You've told me this story a couple times. I don't know that you've ever told it on the show about why you have a problem hunting once it starts to get dark-ish. And I thought about that last night, and I said, I'm going to mention that to DJ this morning and see what he says about that. So, again, good morning, everybody on YouTube, Chef Adam and Amy Madden and Amanda Luker, a bunch of people over on YouTube watching this morning. Good morning to you guys and gals, and good morning to everyone on Facebook and Twitter and Twitch, everybody. But tell us a little bit about that traumatic experience, if you will.
Well, I'll never forget it. I mean, it obviously has scarred me for life. But I did not grow up, and my dad was not a fisherman and or a hunter. That was not his cup of tea. So I didn't have a natural association with it. As a kid, my uncle Roy Stokes and his son, my first cousin, David Stokes, were. And so they kind of introduced me to it. And the first hunting trip, it was fishing before hunting, but the first hunting trip I went on was to their camp in over in Coffeyville. I was 13 years old. And that was, I remember, the week of being excited, getting to go to a hunting camp and going to experience deer hunting for the first time.
Now, was that over at the Cotton?
Yeah,
okay.
Coach Cotton was there. Mr. Peach was a member there.
Sure.
Jake Johnson was a member there.
Sure.
A lot of
great
people.
stories. Stories about
Dale
some of those guys.
Dale T. Garner was there. It was a great crowd. So we go over to Coffeyville. Actually, Chip and I rode with David Stokes over there on this particular weekend, and we get over there and
Logan Williams said, "You looking good, man."
Thanks, Logan.
Said
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Good.
he said, "Don't turn the AC on high; it's going to blow you out of here."
I don't know about that. Still a little work left, but thank you. But anyway, we're making the ride over to Coffeyville, and Uncle Roy had gotten my mother and made sure I had the hunting gear I'd needed, and of course bought me a gun and the whole 9 yards. Well, we go out, and David is the one that is putting me out on my afternoon stand. We get over, we spend the night, we hunt in the morning, everything went fine on the morning hunt. Afternoon, we get out. He shows me a dim road that I need to walk down. He said, "You'll walk down 200 yards. You will see some flagging tape on a limb." He said, "The flagging tape veer into the woods and it's flagged all the way to your ladder stand." And it was. Got in there, went down 200 yards, saw the flagging, took a left, went another 100, 200 yards in the woods, and there's my ladder stand. Well, he told me to meet him out at the main road at dark.
Right.
So I get out there, hunt that afternoon, didn't have any luck. One of the things that I had forgotten to get was a flashlight.
Oh, my goodness.
So anyway, I get down, I'll follow the flagging back out to the road, to the secondary road, get out to it, and walk down to the primary road. I'm there at dark. I would say it was 5:30-ish. I'm standing there. 6 o'clock comes. I haven't been picked up. 6:30 comes. Haven't been picked up. 7 o'clock comes. Haven't been picked up. So at this point, I've cried 2 different times. I don't have a flashlight. There's crap moving everywhere around me. I've got a blister on my thumb where I was taking my gun off safety. I mean, I was yelling at it. So, I mean, I would hear stuff running through the woods. I'm like, get out of here. I'd have my gun on it. I didn't have a flashlight to get back to my stand, or I'd have gotten up in a tree and felt somewhat safe. I've never been on the property, so I don't know what way to really start walking. He'd let me off on a 4-wheeler. Well, anyway, about 8:30, I've been out there now for 3 hours, 13 years old, in the woods for the first time. At 8:30, I see a 4-wheeler light coming through the woods. And I was crying. I was mad. Of course, I was excited to finally see another person. And at that was the first time where I was convinced I was going to survive the night.
Sure.
And, of course, he picks me up. I'm furious. I get back to the camp. I go in. I get straight to my rack. I mean, I'm mad. I'm not talking to anybody. So it wasn't a great experience. But what came about was they were all around the camp eating supper. And Uncle Roy finally looked at his son, David, and said, "Where's David?" And all of a sudden he goes, "Crap, I forgot him." I said, "Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did." So I'm out there for 3 hours, man. I mean, and there's crap running everywhere. I'm hearing noises I've never heard. It was one of those nights where there was no moon. I mean, it was just terrible. I mean, it was terrible. So that being said, I don't do the dark, man. I just don't.
That scarred you.
I'm never
13 years old.
I drive to my stand, or if I'm hunting with you, you're going to pick me up at my stand. I'm not walking out anywhere. I'm not meeting you anywhere. And I'm cool. If that doesn't work, then I don't have to hunt. I'm cool with it. But that's the only way that I roll.
Well, I was thinking about that last night when you had mentioned, people calling you and wanting you to go hunting with them, hunting with them. And I thought to myself, the only way he's going to get out and hunt is if he's got a group with him, number one, and I don't know if he'll get out of the truck at all to go actually out there and look anything.
Yeah, it ain't happening.
For anything.
It ain't happening.
Stephanie wants to know, did you fire off the gun at all?
I didn't. I remember having, I had 5 cartridges. I had a .270 rifle. I had 5 cartridges. I did flip it off safety a couple dozen times. I mean, I could hear, coyotes, that they get up right there at dusk or whatnot. I mean, it was horrifying. It was bad. But
That was a bad deal.
I don't do the dark, and I can just tell you, and people that I hunt with will tell you this. You're picking me up right here. I'm not even walking across the food plot.
Not over there.
All right, you got to put me on a food plot that you could drive through. I'm not even walking out of the food plot.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm gonna stay either elevated in a ladder stand or in a shooting house. I'm gonna have structure.
I can't blame you. I mean, it really. I mean, if you think about it, it's when you get scarred like that, man, you're scarred. I mean, and who could blame you?
That was a tough night.
Were you were there any apologies thrown your way at all?
Yeah, there were, but when they're laughing and they're doing it, what's it really mean?
It doesn't mean a whole lot, does it?
What's it? Yeah, it did it to me. So
hold on a second. I'm gonna try something here.
So I waited about 10 years and I hunted again.
Was it really that long before you went back?
No. I went back. I love morning hunting. Now I'll go out there. You can put me out, as the sun. I can see the sun starting to break, and I'll sit there till lunch. I love being outside. I love the woods. I just don't like them at night.
Yeah. Well, and so that's why you've always had a kind of an aversion to go hunt Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I've heard you say it many times.
Yeah.
You're like, listen, I don't too much care about going to hunt Bigfoot. We've talked about that several times. I think.
No, see, Ernest is wanting to know if I want to go coyote hunting. If you hunt them at night, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You're not going to make that. That's what you're saying.
No.
What is that, coyote hunting? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody mentioned snipe hunting. And I kind of like this about that. I don't necessarily know that that needs to, I'm not in on that either. So, maybe some are, but not me.
Wow.
I'd have to be out on that too. So, I'm kind of like you, there's a lot of stuff in those woods.
A lot of stuff.
I mean, especially when they start making noise. I mean, it gets a little unnerving.
And they're all nocturnal, man. You'll never hear or see from them during the day, but as soon as it gets dark and the odds get evened up a little bit,
yeah, I mean, for real,
here they come.
It gets you really do get a little concerned for your safety.
And it's also, I've had a lot of bizarre hunting experiences that have kind of added to it. That was certainly the incident that triggered my being a little edgy being out there. But I know there's always been a hot topic. Do Black Panthers exist? Do they not? I can tell you for certain that they do. I've seen one. I've stood over one that was shot. I saw it. It was in Conecuh County. I'm not going to say who shot it because I think it's illegal. Of course, this was 30 years ago when it happened, 40 years ago when it happened. 35, I guess. It'd be 35 years ago when it happened.
Wow.
And I saw it. And then Stokes and I were hunting in Kirkland. Stokes and I were in Kirkland, and one came across the food plot.
Wow.
Saw it. I mean, I don't need anybody. I understand what the conservation service says. They don't exist, and that's fine. I've seen two. One dead, one alive.
Wow.
I stood over one that was dead. It wasn't a house cat. It was a black wild cat. Had a tail that was as long as the torso, and it was like rope. I mean, it was evil looking.
I can tell
that
you,
happened.
I can tell you that Jessica and Kinsley, they saw one in Navarre. Like literally came out and had Max, I think, with them.
Yeah, and
the thing walked out on them in the middle of the road as they were walking through the neighborhood and stopped and looked at them.
Mm-hmm.
And it turned and ran in a neighbor's yard and jumped over the fence.
Yeah.
So, say what you want, but, I can tell you right now that that happened. Look what's on that screen now. Let me fix that. Let me get back to this real quick. Hold on. Bring this up a hair. Hold on. Let me do this. bring that down just a little bit in case we have that again. And then, let's see. How about that right there?
Now, is that a Facebook post?
That's Facebook. That is what is being said. So anybody watching on YouTube, now you can see what's being said on Facebook.
But not vice versa. The people watching on Facebook cannot see the post on YouTube. Correct?
No, but I mean, I can do that. You want me to do that too?
No, I mean, it's good.
I mean, I can put it to where they can see what's being said on. You know, I mean it's not a problem. It's just one of those things that
there's a lot of people making comments, you know, verifying their accounts of Panthers as well.
Yeah,
so I'm glad to see that.
I've seen that as well, and so yeah, I think there is a lot of. I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, it's a lot of them out there. I don't, you know, I want to say the state has said for years that they don't exist. And I think that we all, you know, the state of Alabama says they don't exist. I think we all know better than that.
Now, I didn't see this, but it did show up on game camera, the same area there in Kirkland on Murder Creek that we were hunting. This was 2 years ago. No, I think it was 3 years ago. There was a black bear through there.
Really?
Quite a bit, yeah.
Wow.
Haven't seen him since, but he was in there 3 years ago. And, of course, had him on, daytime pictures coming through food plots and things of that nature.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is crazy. Facebook, yeah. I mean, Facebook they're going through a lot of trouble, a lot of stuff right now. Where's this YouTube channel? Okay. Well, let me type that in. I meant to put that in the description this morning and didn't. Let's see. You know, we come in every morning with a script of things to do, and actually we don't. It's a fly by the seat of your pants ordeal. So that's how we're able to do all this and make it work. Actually, I don't know how much working it does, but there it is, youtube.com/C/Bossman Productions. That's where you can find what we are looking for. So, you know, I don't know what that is, Heather. I got your message there, but I don't know where that's from because it's playing fine on YouTube. It's got to be on your end. If you're watching on YouTube, it's definitely on your end because we're still getting comments from YouTube, and I'm watching the YouTube feed and it looks great. So, anyway, I think that's pretty cool. We can see comments up there like that.
Yeah.
You know, so anyway, yeah, Black Panthers definitely exist. My mother-in-law, Carol and Travis, have seen one out where they live.
Yeah.
Riding up through the woods. So,
I believe it.
You know, but I just know that Alabama has never recognized the Black Panthers as far as living, you know, they say they don't exist here in the state of Alabama. And I think we all know better than that. How could they be in Florida and not be here?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and in Florida, I think, are they endangered or whatever you call it? I mean,
I think they're protected.
Yeah,
I think
protected.
it's illegal to shoot them, but
that's what I meant.
If you encountered one, I don't know what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. That's what
bears
I meant.
the same way.
They are protected. That's what I was trying to get at. Yes. A bear's the same way. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think you fool with a bear in the state of Alabama either.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So, good morning, Clobber and Rob. A bunch of people in this morning. A lot of folks over on Facebook. A lot of people on YouTube. YouTube. You can see the Facebook comments on YouTube because we put them up where everybody could see what was going on there. So, this is kind of the start of where we're headed, hopefully in the future. So, you know, just bear with us. It's a big giant experiment right now, but hopefully it's going to turn out the right way. Let's see. I've seen a Black Panther deer and Ivan in Flomaton. Man, I tell you what, you can always tell when that guy ain't got anything better to do. Can't you?
Speaking of,
like clipping toenails.
we need to go vote for his daughter, Mary Michael.
Yes.
She's up for the, I don't know if this is Player of the Week or Player of the Spring or whatever it is, but it's on Montgomery Advertiser. Mary Michael Burnham is out in front. Voting ends tomorrow afternoon. So if you have a chance, it'll be posted on the Drive Time page, the BMP Sports Network page. Throw a few votes in for Eminem.
Yes, absolutely. So with all that knowledge, I don't blame you for really wanting to hunt. Not want to, be out there in the middle of the night, what have you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like you. Drive right on down and pick me up.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right here. Not walking out.
Right where I stand.
But I don't have to hunt with you. That's not the way you hunt. I mean, some people don't like traffic in and around their food plots. That's cool. I don't have to go.
Yeah.
I'm real cool with it. I'm not going to, go against somebody's wishes. People take hunting real serious.
Yes,
and I'm
do.
not,
it was just a chupacabra.
I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to be that guy.
Yeah. The hammer seen a bear. What Pork Chop said. I'm sure he did at some point. Let's see. All right, guys, time to kick it and get here again. Let's get her that win. Yep, that's right. One time he hunted all day without bullets.
I did do that. I did. I sat there all freaking day, man.
Please tell me you didn't see any deer.
Nothing I wanted to shoot.
Okay.
But I walked out and was going to unload my gun, and there was nothing there.
Wow. Miss Jackie Gay, neighbor of mine, says she hears them all the time while walking at night.
I'm telling you, they're there. They are.
I'll tell you what, that's scary. I know we let the dogs out in the backyard. I know they go berserk and always go to that back of the fence. Now, I've always just attributed it to deer.
Yeah. But
maybe it's more than just a deer. So, like Dwayne Young said, maybe it's a Sasquatch. I don't know. But I wouldn't doubt it being a Black Panther for sure. At all. But anyway, what else is going on? Had a softball game last night?
Softball yesterday. We played well. Actually, that was our best game hitting all year. That's the night I've been waiting for. We practice twice a week and, of course, play twice a week. And I kept waiting for us to have that night where we were going to hit like we were capable of. And last night it happened. It was fun.
So things went well for you?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Good. Yeah, that's always good when you go out there and can go home and feel good about what happened.
Played good.
And Lindsay didn't have to walk home.
I'll tell you what I loved, maybe my favorite part. That was our last game for the week.
Okay.
We only had one schedule for this week. And Jake Billingsley is the head coach, and Josh Godwin and I are assistant coaches, along with Larry Ramback.
Good morning, Deacon.
And we were going to give them the rest of the week off. We say, hey, girls, that's it for the week. We're going to take the rest of the week off. They begged to practice Wednesday night.
Really?
And I said, let's do it.
Wow.
Let's do it. They want to get back to that water spigot.
Wow.
They love the water spigot. They won't take water any other way now. Not at the ballpark.
Wow.
They go to the spigot. I love it. We're the only team down there that drinks out of the spigot.
You got them over there drinking and showing people how to really drink water.
We're the only team down there that does it that way.
Nothing wrong with that.
I love it.
Nothing wrong with that. For sure. So there's definitely coyotes in Bradley, Alabama, for sure. I guarantee you that. I have no doubt. Ashley Morris, good morning to you over on YouTube. So are there any adult? Do they play adult softball around here?
They have
anymore?
a church league, and it'll be during the summer. It'll start like in June-ish.
But it's not near as big as it used to be, is it?
Well, they have 10 or 11 teams.
They do.
Church league, yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't realize that.
They have 10 or 11, 12 teams.
No, yeah. Do they play at the Y? Do they play?
Yeah, play at the Y.
Okay. So is it like old school O'Bannon? I mean, is it packed and people
yeah, there's quite a bit of activity. They'll usually have 2 fields going, and there's.
I mean, not just the people playing. I mean, there used to be a lot of people just went down to watch that stuff. Is there a lot of people that go down just to watch?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I guess they don't do much of that at O'Bannon anymore.
There's none. Only the lot. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess the lights do work maybe a little bit, but no, they don't play.
I know the lights work around the arena.
Yeah, no, they don't play down
but they don't do anything as far as baseball or.
Well, I take that back. On Sundays, there's pickup baseball games down there. But they wear uniforms.
Okay.
If you want to go down and get in a game on Sunday, they play almost every Sunday at O'Bannon.
Well, there you go. Jeff Wilson, DJ's the king of church league.
I tell you what, though, me and Jeff were on the same team a couple of summers, and we had some other pretty good guys with us, and we made quick work of them.
Well, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all. So how many softball games is it normally a week? 2?
Normally 2 a week. We played 3 the week before, and I guess that's why we only have 1 this week, but then 2 next week.
So how many more weeks is left in the softball season?
Next week is the last week on the schedule, but we've had a couple of games get rained out, so I don't know what the plan is to make those up or if we are. But next week should wrap everything up.
So let's change gears for just a second back to the dash, if we can. Well, first off, there's a question. What churches have teams? Do you know, DJ?
Joey Shell usually heads that up, and most of the area churches, they've come as far from Atmore in the past to play, but
Joey would be the one to
Joey
contact
Shell
about
would be
that.
the point of contact for that. Yeah.
Okay. Let's change gears a minute. Go back to the dash. Seen a lot of great posts about people hunting and where they've been and that kind of thing. Anybody want to comment about any crazy things that's happened to you while out hunting? I mean, I've seen some people that said they, had a fall here or there, or that they've, seen different things here or there, and found. I saw a really cool pic the other day of a covered bridge. I'm not sure where it was at. It said Millennium Bridge on the side of it.
That's in Woodmere.
Mm-hmm. Come over where
or not? What's going down towards Winston's house?
Dogwood.
Is that
Dogwood Lane?
Maybe.
I'm not sure either.
Lucas lives back there.
I think so.
Yeah, that's right down on the right.
So okay.
Before you take the left to go back to Winston's.
Yeah,
it's right there on the right.
Okay.
A lot of people get pictures made there.
Okay, I didn't know that was there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's been there for years.
I knew there used to be one out closer to the road.
Mm-hmm.
They used to have a little, but it wasn't covered. It was just a little bridge like over that you could see from the road. I didn't know that was back there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's interesting. Really cool pic though.
Yeah.
So a lot of people go have pictures taken there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just like a walkway? It's
a little trail there, and there's a little church back up in a wooded area also. Like
is it really?
A little chapel. I would say a little chapel. Yeah.
Who do you?
Yeah, it's Robbie and Kelly Grace.
They own that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't realize that.
I think her dad built those.
Okay.
And of course, several people go out there and take photo opportunities, especially around the bridge. That's a pretty.
That was a beautiful picture. I did not realize that.
Yep.
I speaking of Robbie and or Kelly, I saw looks like their parents got finished rebuilding the house up in the mountains
at Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful. It was one of the victims of the fires. They came through up there. What was that? A couple of years ago?
Yes, it was.
And I tell you what, if you look for, I think they rented out from, according to the Post. If you're looking for a nice place to go to the mountains, I would check that out.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful place, for sure. So I tell you what, too, I'm looking forward to Chef Adam coming in and letting us know, showing us what's on the Mother's Day menu. Speaking of Mother's Day, we talked about this a little bit yesterday afternoon. We are wanting to try to put something together for Friday to have for Mother's Day, maybe like something that we could do a little trivia or something like that on, and maybe give giveaway or something like that. But we're looking to do something like that for a lucky mother, if you will. All mothers are lucky, but saying as far as something like this goes, don't know what that's going to be yet, but we're thinking about it and looking for something to do with it. So
my heart is full right now.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you why. Tracy Cannon and Martha Clay, this both came online. We're all classmates, grew up together, came to school together.
Okay.
And I just love seeing old friends.
There you go. Classmates.
88.
There you go.
They've held up much better than I have. I probably look like one of their teachers compared to them, but yep, classmates.
Well, Jesse James, you're right. I don't necessarily know I'm planning it, but trying to. May have to get you to help on that. But anyway, we'll have to look at that and see how that works out. But anyway, how about that? 20 wild hogs run across the road in front of me.
It's a lot of bacon.
Whew. Man. How about that? Ernie Millette. How about Ernie Millette right there? Want to do a giveaway, he'll throw $50 towards it. Being a mom's a thankless job, and they deserve more recognition. I agree with that.
I'm going to take him up on that.
Yeah.
The giveaway basket just started.
Yeah. Starts with, well, and $50, but
PC Coders.
we may take the 50 and do something, put something together. I get Jessica to help me out on that or somebody. I don't know that you and I would be real good at putting a basket together or something. Do you?
No.
So, anyway, I know, of course, we've heard from Camp 31. Have we heard from any other restaurants of if they're going to be open and what they're going to be doing on? I haven't either. I guess we need to check with Josh and see what he says, and some of the others around here, see what they're going to do. I don't know. But that is Sunday. Mother's Day is Sunday.
Yes, it is.
Yes. What's happening this weekend? Anything that we know?
Celebrating our moms.
Saturday.
I'm going to go to the beach Friday and Saturday. I'm going to be back to do the day with her on Sunday.
You headed
whatever
to the
she wants to do.
You headed to the second sandbar on Friday?
Yeah, I'll probably get out there for a little while. I need to look at the weather, the extended weather. I haven't even checked it.
You're not a little worried about those great whites that are swimming around down there?
No, everything's always good out there. Of course, the forecast is for rain, so.
Yeah. Oh, is it really?
Imagine that.
I tell you what, man, it's been rough here lately with that rain. I mean, when I say rough, just here in the last few days, we didn't get rain there for a while. You drove over any dusty or dirt roads, you got dusty pretty quick. Let me say that.
Yeah.
Connie Fraser says, I'll be working on Mother's Day. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm sorry to hear that. Renita says David's Catfish is open for Mother's Day. Awesome.
Great.
How about that? Also, National Correctional Officers Week. We want to recognize the correctional officers. That's another job that I'm going to tell you something. They don't pay those guys near enough money.
Was it Bay Minette or Biloxi where we lost a law enforcement officer the last couple of days? There was a shooting right outside the precinct.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Biloxi.
Actions in.
I think it was Biloxi.
Was it? I saw the post about it, but I'm not sure.
I think it was Biloxi.
Yeah. I'm not sure. So, that's awful. And was Biloxi's, but it was like a ambush or something.
It was right outside the precinct. The little bit I know about it, I certainly don't know the details and don't want to misspeak to something like that. But I think the officer was right outside the precinct, as I said, and was shot and killed. It's terrible.
That's awful. I mean, that's just that's crazy. But yeah, so we want to think keep our correctional officers in our thoughts. They are like I said, that's a thankless job they do, and A lot of people don't realize this, and I was one of them. You don't get to walk in and carry a gun with you when you go in to be a correctional officer.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I don't know about you, but if it's one of you and 30 or 40 inmates in a dorm, I just don't see where the odds are in my favor.
Well, they're not.
And I'm one of those kind of people that don't really like that kind of thing unless it's, in my favor. So, yeah, that's correct, Heath. No doubt. Any officer, let's just say this. I'm talking about police officers, firemen, EMTs, you name it.
They arrested the suspected shooter last night is what I'm reading here.
Great. I hope they fast track him to the, anyway, I'm going to leave that alone. But, that was just unbelievable. Yes, thank the Lord for LEOs. That is correct, Connie B. But those guys don't get enough credit, and they certainly don't get paid enough. And I'm talking about law enforcement, firemen, EMT, everybody. I mean, you think about what they put their life on the line, and they're the ones running to the fire. We're running away from it.
That's it.
And they just not. It's just like being a teacher. Teachers the same way. I mean, your mom was one for several years, and of course Jesse James is, and they put in a lot of time during school. They put a lot of time in after school, and definitely not paid what they're worth. That is for real. So anyway, any word on the coaching search?
I heard they had several interviews yesterday. I'm assuming they have more on tap for this week, but I haven't heard any names or timelines in terms of when they're expecting to name a coach. But we'll see. I mean,
if they interview, what did you say, 4?
I was told 4 yesterday, but I didn't confirm that.
No. All I was going to say is it appears to be that they may be trying, fast tracking that thing or something.
Well, they need to.
Yeah, oh yeah. I think they started spring training yesterday. Did they not?
They did.
Okay. How about Neil? Do we know when they start spring training?
I haven't heard. Their school's about out. So either they're going to do it now or not.
Maybe I don't know if they. Maybe they already had. I'm not real sure. Need to find that out. I'll tell you who else we've talked to Scott a couple of times. We need to get Hugh in here. Coach Scambia Academy.
Yeah.
How many state championships does he have under his belt down there now?
2 I know of, maybe more.
We need to get him in, and of course we the Monroe Academy. What's the head coach's name over there?
Tuberville.
Yeah, need to get him to come in. He's got several.
He's the reigning state champ. They won it this year.
There you go. So we need to get some of them in here. So Detroit Webb, September 27th, Hillcrest versus Tierra Mother, the voice of the Hillcrest Jaguars. Would love to see you guys on at halftime this year if possible.
We can do that, Detroit.
How about that? There you go. Thank you, Detroit. Oh my God, when all the clues finally make sense and you're stuck at work. There's Gray Garrett, one of our favorite people.
Yes, she is. We need to get her back on.
Yes.
She was fun.
She was.
I'm telling you, I would put, because we've had some great ones on here, but Gray was fun. We need to get Gray back on here.
Yes, we do. I'll tell you who else was fun. And that was Sarah Ann and Sharman. We just need to let them run it.
Nope. I need to get up with Sarah Ann. There's a teacher there at Pollard McCall.
Okay.
And she called his name. And we were talking about this last Friday at the softball park.
Okay.
And he is, shockingly, obsessed with the Dash for Cash.
Okay.
And she said, you've got to have him on. He loves it. So I'm going to reach out to Sarah Ann today and see if we can get him on tomorrow morning. She's going to come with him.
Well, listen. Well, then let's do that. But I'm not too sure there ain't several of the Drive Time fam that would say the same thing.
I'm going to text Sarah Ann as we
you know, what is this? Chef Adam is saying September. Which day is better, Thursday or Friday, DJ, for Chef Adam?
Both. It'd be great.
Either one, Chef Adam.
Thursday,
either one.
Let's do both. We'll do black and grouper on Thursday, and then we'll do another tenderloin on Friday. That'd be perfect.
Yep. Chef Adam, September 1st, 8 p.m., Pensacola Bay Center. Refresh my memory. What is going on September 1st? I did get a message last night. Let me see if I can find it. And I'm going to tell you that I'll go ahead and tell you right now. Saturday, June 29th at Wind Creek Casino in Atmore, the man, the myth, the legend, Keith Sweat is going to be in the house. And I think I'm going to load up with several that want to go and go see Keith Sweat. I've seen him before. I think I'm going to go see that. I love me some Keith Sweat.
That'd be a good show.
Ooh, man. So Life Changer, if you watching, I got that message last night. Life Changer wanted to send it to me.
Mr. Knowles, that's who it is. Yes, Mr. Knowles at Pollard. That's who it is.
There you go. Look at there. Coach Riggs. Good morning there, Michael Riggs.
Good morning, Coach.
Good to see you this morning. He's obsessed with it, the dash.
That's the guy that Sarah Ann's talking about.
So I guess he's like got all this stuff laid out or
He's
something.
got maps, grids, this all kind of stuff. He'd be fun.
I think one of the clues talked about Google and stuff and people using all that.
Pay attention.
You know, I'm not real sure that you're going to be able to solve this with Google. That's just my opinion, but you know, that's right. Chef Adam's going to show out at the Murder Creek Moonshine Meal Pairing Dinner at the Hourglass June 6th. That's going to be a big time. I'm looking forward to that. Look at there. Everybody loves some Keith Sweat. I do. I ain't gonna lie to you. You talk about a bunch of grown women acting a fool. And I'm talking about like acting a fool. They will act a fool. There she is. Good morning, Elisa Hart. I don't know. We've seen Elisa in a day or two.
Yeah.
You know.
Good morning, Lisa.
Yeah. Good morning. Things kind of getting busy down at the wharf, it seems.
Yeah, I think they got a real busy weekend this weekend.
Yeah.
I think their shows Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday anyway.
Right. I think
Brian Adams being one of them.
That's right. She's talking about Kevin Knowles, a classmate of mine and Rob's. We grew up together. You know him, DJ. We talked about him at the Atmore Block Party.
Well, we got to get him in here. I sent Sarah Ann a text. Maybe we can make that happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not telling anybody what to use or what not to use. I just, you know, the biggest thing you need to be using is your head, your brain. Oh, widespread panic, September 1st at the Pensacola Bay Center, formerly the Pensacola Civic Center. So, after show, Twisted. Is that what they saying? After party? I mean, we want to hear a little Keith Sweat? Well, we can do that. That's for sure. Gonna need that Pure Romance gift certificate after listening to him.
Winning.
That's good.
Hey, put a little Sex Panther on. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you something. If you ain't got Tatiana worked out by then, you might want to be in on that trip.
It's a problem, man. That's a real
I'm
problem.
serious. I mean, you may find the one at that show.
I thought I'd already done that, but
no, I'm saying people. I would say most of the women that go to watch Keith Sweat are there to get their romance on.
okay.
And you all about some of that, aren't you? Maybe we could finally make that Dirty 30 connection that we've been trying to make for 2 years now. That last year we was forbidden for putting out the footage.
Yeah.
Remember we had, what was it, 3 or 4 injunctions?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do what happened exactly that they got so been out of shape about?
We'll talk about it in the after party.
Oh, okay. We don't want to do that on video is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's in the appropriate forum for that, I don't believe.
Okay. Well, I was just curious. I know we got got that letter from about the fourth lawyer. I said, we're going to shelve this thing.
Yeah.
We had a lot of people ask about that.
Yeah.
Want to know what happened. Well, after party, DJ's going to tell us what happened. I think it had something to do with Captain D's. if I'm not badly mistaken. So let me just say that. But yes, at Wind Creek Casino, June 29th. Keith Sweat, gonna be a big time. Anthony Span, we need to start a GoFundMe page for DJ. GoFundMe for what? They got twisted, DJ. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I just saw this. I want to bring something up too. A lot of people are wanting to join the group, and they're not answering the 3 questions. And let me tell you, I don't think a lot of them is their fault. What's happening is you see question number 1, and right up underneath that is a submit button. Well, the problem is when you click that submit, it submits just that one question that you answered. And so you get declined because you didn't answer all 3. So realize that, and everybody that's here watching this probably already knows this, but the 3 questions you have to answer, the only submit button you need to answer is after the 3rd question you click submit. If you do it after question 1 or question 2, you're not answering all the questions, it's going to decline you. So if you got any people that's like, hey, I tried to get in the group, couldn't get in the group, that kind of thing, let them know that's why. It's you've got to answer all 3. Life changes in, life changing. You may have missed what I was talking about. Book it. June 29th, book it. Keith Sweat in the house. BMP going to be ready to roll.
The pot just got splashed.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
This is going to even out the number at 21,650. Jeff Wilson just put in a 20 to even that out.
How about that?
So we're $350 away from $22,000.
$350 away.
$350 away
from 22,000 simoleons.
But as it stands, it's 21,650.
Yep, $21,650 is the total as we speak right now.
That's a big number.
That's a big number.
That's a big number.
Yeah, $350. Wow. Huh. What if this thing's still going on June 29th?
Well,
you could walk up in the middle of a Keith Sweat concert and probably pick up several ladies.
Oof.
If you just started handing out business cards that said hint number 412 on the back of it. Or that business card that says, we'll call you.
We'll call you.
So, thank you, Jeff. We appreciate that. And I don't know if Jeff got my message the other day, but I love that word you used, propagate.
Propagate.
That was awesome. That was the reason I made that post. But I just wanted to make that post where I could use the word propagate.
That's good.
I loved it. I love rare words like that, that people come up with. That was pretty good. So, 21,650. $21,650.
Do you see Amanda Gwynn's comment on YouTube?
Let's see. Was stuck.
They don't think she's real. That's fine.
I really don't think they do.
That's fine.
I really don't think they do.
When she gets here, we bust up in the public into the groove.
Yeah.
Odoms. They'll realize them, won't they?
State line.
State line.
The goose.
May hit them all. Probably wouldn't take her in the goose.
You don't want to ruin it right away, do you?
No.
Yeah. Tomorrow, hopefully we have a scroller. If not, we will run through all of the donors, splashers, cash and prizes that has been the people that have donated. We will do that tomorrow. So bear with us. We are working diligently on a scroller that works. And right now, ours is afflicted. So we're going to just leave it at that. Don't really understand what's going on, but we're trying to work all that out. So replying to what? Now only if I could understand the clues. Well, put your thinking cap on, James. It'll help. So Jennifer, hey, there you go. She's real. I can see the heartache on DJ's face. That's what I told some people yesterday. I said, look, I got
a lot on my mind.
The people were concerned about you yesterday, and I said, listen, he's really this whole Tatiana thing has got him all messed up.
You have to understand, I'm out $10 right now as it stands. That's not including some of the fitness equipment that I had installed.
Fitness equipment,
eye bolts, things of that nature. So yeah, I got a lot on my mind.
Yeah, well, I can, and that's what I told everybody yesterday. I said, listen, he's done some reinforcements in the red room. There was some new 2x4s and 2x6s that were put up at a cost, and Ken and DJ BMP is getting real big time. Well, it's going to be real big time at Key Sweat come June 29th. I can tell you that. Mark your calendars. If you want to go have a good time, y'all get ready. Look at that. How about all us Bama fans splashing the pot $350 for DJ to say Roll Tide? I don't think there's anybody that wants to take you up on that, Angela, but they may. Would you say that for $350 to get it to 22? G's.
Yeah. I would do that.
I think you'd probably have to. If somebody was
I got plenty of water I could wash my mouth out with.
Yeah, you could go over and hit that
after the fact.
You could go over and hit that soap real quick and get it done. Applebee's in the executive suite. I don't think the executive suite has reinforced beams in the ceiling.
What is Jesse James talking about?
I don't know.
I've never said that.
I if you have, I don't remember it. Maybe for Drew.
I don't think so.
I may be wrong.
I certainly didn't mean to.
Yeah. Well, so those are cuss words. Well, there you go.
Tell him, Tammy.
You heard it. Look at Evelyn Edwards. War Eagle. Sorry. I hear you, Evelyn. I hear you. No Gamecocks. Well, I don't know anybody that's.
She said, "Go Gamecocks."
Oh, I missed that. Go. I'm sorry. We got a Gamecock. Yeah. Okay. So there it is. Let's see. Wait a minute. I'm trying to gather what's going on right here. I'm seeing people saying they're going to do, okay, what's happening right now?
It looks like Jennifer Taylor has splashed for 25. I'm not sure.
Okay. And then Angela Greer says she will join Hanks.
Wait a minute.
50.
I need to write these down.
Well, I don't.
Are these real?
That's what I'm trying to say. I don't.
Let's start this over. I didn't get any of those. Are those splashes or not?
I don't know. I don't know. I see people saying where they're what have you, but I'm not sure what's going on here at all. How about this? We got a splash. Flomaton High School class of 89 just donated a long wheelbase 10, courtesy of Elisa Hart. And we've got another $25 splash from Jennifer Taylor for RTR.
25
For 25.
an RTR.
Denise Blosser was above her. Denise, are you in for 25 on splashing the pot for 25? I'm trying to gather whether or not I see Denise said 20. I have 25 on it. I'm just not sure. I want to make sure we getting everybody if that's the case. Trying to figure out what exactly.
Right now it's at 21,775.
$20
from Jeff Wilson. 100
Denise
from
Blosser says she is in for 25. So there's that splash.
That's 21,800.
And that's so it's got to get to 22 before he says RTR.
And I'll tell you what, I think it's trending that way. I'm going to go there and get me some soap just to be on standby
Okay.
in case that happens.
Dwayne Young just splashed it with $20. You need to, I guess I need to start writing this down because I don't know that, let me see here. I can reach it. Angela Greer's in for 25. So we got, let's see, we got Dwayne Young. Let's see, in for 20. And we've got Angela Greer in for 25. So she's in for 25. So where does that put us, DJ? Let's see.
I had it. We were at 21.8 there.
Okay, so we got a $20 one,
820,
and a 25 one.
845.
Okay, so
21,845.
I got it, Elisa. Thank you so much. We're at 21,845. 21,845 is where we are. I have. Let's see. We were just trying to figure out if this was. We didn't know what was going on here. So you have Jennifer Taylor.
I have Jennifer Taylor
at 25. Like, I think she kind of started it all.
Where's the damn?
I think she's at 25.
Yeah, Jennifer Taylor at 25.
Okay, so Jennifer Taylor at 25, Angela Greer at 25. They said Hanks. I don't see.
Nikki Everett just put in 20.
Okay.
All things vinyl. She's one of my Auburn folks.
Wait a minute. What is what's going on here?
All things vinyl.
Let me fix that.
That makes it 21,865.
Okay, so
wait, Robin Maples has put in 20. All right, that's 21,885.
All right,
so Lord,
I
got my soap and my water ready just in case it goes down.
Yeah. Let's see. The guy who keeps saying he will give 50 for DJ to say roll tie.
I don't see that person. Who's that? Who's this guy?
I don't see.
Oh, that's Hayes Wood.
Oh,
I didn't put Hayes down. Hayes did put in 50. He did offer up 50 if I say it.
Yeah, he did.
I'm putting Hazel down.
But I don't know if Hazel's still in.
Well, he's fixing to get billed.
Okay, well, we can bill him. He just have to go back and watch it.
50. Hold on a second. This is where my math gets a little screwy.
Stephanie McCall wants to know if she can retract 50 if he says it.
21,935.
Let's see here.
I got the soap, Jonathan, and I got the water. As soon as I have to spew these vile words. I'll do it passionately, but then I'm going to quickly.
Where are we at right now?
We're at 21,935.
21,935.
65 beans away from being 22K.
$65.
Paula, I'm just doing it for the game. I will give it a passionate whatever, but it's strictly for the game. Strictly for the game.
$65 away from 22K. And DJ saying what y'all want to hear. So is this thing going to stall at $65 shy?
That's fine with me. That is fine with me. I'm ready to hit the outro.
I mean, I can't believe they're going to let this thing stall at $65 to get there.
There's 5. Tanya Ashburn's made it 940.
There you go. Tony Burnham, he's in for.
He's already in for 250.
He's in for 250 right now.
For no hitters.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm going to invoice him today.
No, this won't be for. Nobody's going to record this. I know my family.
Wait a minute.
That.
So Jennifer Taylor just said, "Give me 100 even because I love you, DJ."
Thank you, Jennifer.
So what
was she in for?
So what is she in for already? We need to make sure and get the difference.
All right, Jennifer Taylor was in for 25, so we're adding 75, and that puts it there. Okay. I'll tell you what, let's put her in for 60 to put it there. Save her 15. We'll put her in for an additional 60.
Okay,
that makes it 22 even.
Yeah, well then you got Zandria Robinson said they'll do $35.
Zandria.
Yeah. Zandria's in for 35.
Smashed it then. She's at 80.
Tanya Rowland says, splash me to 22K. Well, it's already there, Tanya. So if you want to do something above that, let us know, and we'll be glad to put it in. But where are we at? 22 what? It's over 22K.
Over 22K. Dang it.
Yeah.
What did Zandria and them do?
Zandria did 35. Yeah.
Now it's at 22,035.
Yeah. 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 So, right. So I'm glad this ain't an auction house.
So we're there.
We're there. We're there.
Now look, no recordings. We're not going to have any proof that this ever happened. We're doing this for us, the people who made the choice, who are choosing to be in here today. Okay? No recordings. T-Bone can't ever have this. This would hurt me. Thank you, Daniel. Hey, get me a little soap ready. I can't believe I'm doing this. I hope my son's already logged out. Stokes, forgive your daddy, son.
Martha Clay said, let's hear it, DJ.
I'm bringing it. I'm in there bringing it. I just got to get right here. All right, remember, just for the game, just for the Drive Time family, no recordings. Roll Tide! Roll!
Winning.
Come on, man.
He has just went to the bathroom to puke. And I'm not joking. Like that's no joke. He's in the bathroom as we speak, throwing up. So there you go. You want it, you got it. Y'all just all got to see it and hear it right here, live on Drive Time. Amy Madden said her husband says he'll splash 25 for DJ not to. Well, too late for that, Amy. Too late for that. You know, that's over and done, and it is what it is.
That hurt, man.
How about that? This was Jessica just said this was worth every minute of the Dash for Cash drama.
I just appreciate nobody recording that. It never happened. we're having a good time playing the game.
Your dad just checked in, too.
Huh?
Your dad just checked in.
He just missed it.
Yes.
And this is the one episode of Drive Time that will not be archived. But we appreciate all of you for making the choice, for choosing to be in today. That's it.
So, guess what? We got to roll. We're about to roll into the after party. So, let's do it, DJ.
$22,035 in the pot. In the greatest game ever played.
It's got to be.
It's the greatest game ever played.
You realize we are $3,000 away from $25,000?
Unbelievable.
You realize that?
Unbelievable.
$3,000 away from $25K.
Wow.
That has got to be just crazy. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we got to roll. Let's roll the after party.
Appreciate everybody being in with us this morning. If you get out and about, dashing for that cash, be kind, be courteous, be safe. If you have some time to waste tomorrow, get back in here with us and we'll do it all over again. And for those of you who dare, join us in the after party. Have a great day. Love y'all.